Welcome. Wanted to share with you 3 pieces of gaming news that I thought was interesting. I'm going to have some links down below in the description box to credit, in this case, once again, IGN for covering these news articles. So I've had people in the past go, oh, wow, that was fun. You read from IGN. Bitch, where do you think all these people get most of the gaming news? Right? IGN is like the CNN of gaming news, except usually there's nothing fake on it. You see what I did there? It's okay, we could crack jokes. That's it. It's really not a big deal. I just try to put it in my own words and try to summarize it, make the video shorter than what it would be if you were to go out and read each individual article. So let's get into it really quick. Hogwarts Legacy, the game that people tried to boycott, and we could see how well that went. In 2023, sold 22 million copies, with 2 million copies being sold in December alone. And there's going to be more Harry Potter games to come from Warner Brothers, so stay tuned for that. So anybody who was like, oh my god, cancel that game. Bitch, your cancel got canceled. Impossible Tetris. It says 34 years, but I think it's more like 37 years. Been beaten by the first time in trillions of attempts. Willis Blue Scooty Gibson. Not Fender. See what I did there again? Reached the final kill screen. Most people reach level like 38. An expert, I don't remember where I've gotten, but it's the original NES game. I remember when it first came out, and I would play it, and I was like, forget this. I'm going to go outside and play. Because video games, I mean, they were cool, they were fun, not like today's games. So to me, this is a huge gaming feat. Like, this is a big deal. It's very impressive that that he reached that level. And an in-depth investigation led players to realize that the game could be crashed in level 155, resulting in a new kill screen, jargon for a corrupted screen in classic games that prevents players from progressing. However, this guy was able to get to 157, and it took 37 years. Yeah, because I was about 7 or 8 years old when the game came out. I'm an old bastard. That's okay. So yeah, great achievement, seriously, for gaming. That's really awesome. Last thing I want to share with you, and the articles have been taken down from Best Buy. Sometimes that happens where something leaks a little too early. It's real simple. It's just a PS5 V2 DualSense controller. So the same as this one and some of the other ones that I have, but better. Instead of the 6-hour average battery life on it, which sucks like a pile of shit, it'll last 12 hours. This is a good controller for my Xbox Series X, but nothing beats my Pro controller for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, so there it is. $90 Canadian. So that's on par with $55, $60-ish American. So whatever it normally costs for a regular controller for the PlayStation 5, you're going to pay the same thing, but it's an update. It's more battery efficient. Maybe there's a bigger battery in it. I don't know. I just know that, with all due respect, and we're not going to get into it, but we will just a little bit, I personally prefer the PlayStation controller of the Xbox in terms of feel. I'm not going to say durability, because even though I'm a Sony PlayStation fanboy, I can still admit that their drift and shit sucks. But the triggers on the Xbox controllers have given me problems over the years. Because remember that I have owned every single Xbox and every single PlayStation console that's ever come out. And I've played with the both of them quite extensively, so I'm allowed to talk this trash. But it's all personal preference. Some Xbox controllers can feel pretty good. It's something about the triggers. Sometimes the stickers underneath, like the pads, so that when you tap it, it's not like not super loud. There's like a cushion. Well, that's like a little sticker strip. And I had to open my Xbox Series X controller within the first week because it was starting to get loose. And I had to put like a little bit of like cotton swab inside. And now it's amazing. There's no like hard click. So I find the triggers a little bit better on the PlayStation controllers. However, in the end, all of these controllers suck. Yeah, that's right, I said it. They actually full-blown suck. Because the drifting would actually require a new mechanism, technology, if you will, for the joysticks. And it wouldn't be all that complicated. But they all use the same crap. That's why, like, even the Xbox Elite controller is no less prone to giving you rubber banding or drifting. It is absolutely ridiculous. They all are prone to wear and tear. I've had Joy-Cons go on me. Like I said, nobody is, like, absent of that risk. I'm more excited for that, really, like the true next generation of controllers. I don't give a shit if the battery is infinite and it lasts until you're 100 years old. It's no good if you're just going to be spinning in a circle, right? I'd rather a controller that only lasts 4 or 5 hours, but that actually functions properly and isn't some piece of shit. So that's all I wanted to share with you. Again, some people always go, did you just seriously just read a couple of articles off IGN? Yeah, but I barely looked at the screen. It's like CNN, IGN, get it? Even the letters, the font, the color is almost the same. IGN is the CNN of gaming news minus the fakeness. I'm just kidding. They all spread a bunch of bullshit sometimes. Doesn't matter if it's Fox or CNN. The point is they're news sources, right, for gaming. And arguably, IGN, GameSpot, they're some of the biggest. I don't like going to YouTubers because a lot of those bastards are clickbait. These guys tend not to be clickbait and a little bit more, in my opinion, a little bit more professional. So I like going to those two sources and then Googling it, looking at things like Kotaku, DualSenseController.com, a couple other websites that seem to be fairly reputable, and then cross-examine the information like I did with the PS5 V2 DualSense. And then what I do, it's really simple. I just kind of ramble. I try to quickly get through 2, 3, 4 pieces of gaming information that I find is interesting. I try to summarize it super quick just to get to the point. And then if I have a lot of rambling to do afterwards, like I'm doing right now, I don't have to feel bad because you came, for the 4 people that'll see this video, and you'll get your gaming news really quick. And that's it. Because there's always going to be a plethora, a cornucopia, a quiver of information that comes out like every other hour on these websites. I'm not going to cover every single thing. I'm just going to cover what I think is the highlight in that moment. For like every 20 articles that are posted, I'll look at 2 or 3 of them and say, oh, that's cool. Let's see what people think of this. And then I'll just, like I said, quickly talk about it, put it in my own words. Not like I'm plagiarizing it. And that's it, really. It's not supposed to be really all that exciting, just to be informative, right? So as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, and break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, exactly. Do I even need to finish that sentence? It's 2024. People know what to do when they enjoy a video that they've seen. And even if you did enjoy it, that doesn't mean you want to subscribe, right? That doesn't mean you want to devote and dedicate your precious time to my bald pumpkin head. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Either which way, thanks for stopping by. Take care. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.